So I'm gonna come and show you my house. This is my living room. Here's my Christmas tree. I ain't had a Christmas tree like in 7 years on my own, so this is a blessing. This is my kitchen table. Got the Christmas stuff out, getting in the spirit. And this is my little kitchen. I got it done in coffee stuff. And my tree I brought back to life. About 2.5 years ago is when I was actually homeless and carless and hungry and at the rock bottom I'd ever hit in my life, which was devastating, which caused me to I couldn't do nothing but come up because I was already at the bottom. So that's when I cried out to God, and He heard me, and I started my journey. I just want to clarify the misinformation about how my mug shots that went viral, that a sheriff went viral with it and said, if you do meth, you look like me. Well, I just want to update the true facts about this. And actually, I have lupus pancreatitis, and it is a very rare type of lupus, and it's kind of like cancer. And so it affects your face and your arms, your scalp. And that also, it attacks your fatty tissues, and that's why the sinking and the skin lesions. And also, it's been like a battle with this lupus. And I just want to get it out there that I know for a fact that the drugs made it worse as time went on. But the underlying issue, if you look at the photos and of the lupus pancreatitis, you'll be able to understand more. And I can see how people misconception it, but I just want to get the true facts out there that this is from the lupus pancreatitis originally. And it started off actually when I went to prison and wasn't doing drugs. So, and I was grieving for my baby, losing my baby, and the stress from it, so the stress does activate it. I have been in and out of jail pretty much all my life, and it wasn't nothing for me to go do time. And I always looked at it as God put me in time out because I would be ready to rest or eat or sleep, And as time went on, I pretty much always kind of had it made like that. I hustled all my life. I didn't do it without. But the last 2.5 years ago, when I hit rock bottom, is the worst I'd ever been in my whole entire life. That's when I lost my car, I lost my kids, I lost my family. I was hungry, I was homeless, slept on porches. I nearly lost my mind. Until you know the facts, and if you actually been there, done that, and to know that God does everything for a reason, and absolutely nothing happens in God's world by mistake. So you just have to, go through the process of it, and it's God's purpose, or whatever you've got going on, it's God's purpose, and you might not see it now, but there is epiphanies and confirmation along the way that will lead and guide you. And life is hard. You're going to have tough times, and things are going to happen. It's out of the ordinary. But it's all in God's plan and God's purpose in the end. And I can see now everything had to happen in order for me to be the person I am today. And, I've grown so much. And you got to go through the bad to get to the good. If you're struggling, if you see no way out, just know that when you're at your rock bottom and you cry out to God, He hears you. And just know that God, in the end, knows your heart, and you reach out to Him. And so if you're broken, lost, losing your mind, at the bottom of the pits, just reach out to God. And prayers work, and I'm living proof of it. Because without Him, there's no way, anybody that knows me knows that there's no way that I could have come out of all this without God.